What is up the world? I am a robot. What is up the world? Ooh, it is your friendly neighborhood Slipgator here, and I has power armor. So I finally did it. I decided no more of this stuff and things. No more of this Darkcraft stuff and things. And it wasn't because it was cheaty, really. It wasn't because it was OP. It's just because of this. This is why. See? You want to know another reason why? This is why. I can just stay underwater for as long as I want. Look. You can just swim around and have a good time under the water and just do stuff and things. And we don't have to worry about breathing. We don't have to worry about any of that stuff. So it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, completely dark of night and raining. Thank you, Notch. So, yeah, I want to hang out with you guys today and show you a couple of different things that I did and changed and updated. So, in previous episode, I kind of skipped over this and I ended up getting the pulverized obsidian and the hardened glass automation online. And so I did end up having to connect these level emitters. I thought maybe there was like a little bit of a ghost connection there or something, but basically the level emitters were powered when I didn't have them connected to the system, but they weren't updating. We weren't recognizing the inventory of the ME system. So now I have these set up so that this level emitter will emit signal when pulverized obsidian goes below 256, and this will emit redstone when the hardened glass goes below 1,000. And then these are just set for these outputs are set for active with redstone only. So and it works really good. It builds up a little bit of a bonus supply, an extra kind of stockpile, and as it's needed, it just turns the outputs on, and then it starts pulling. And then also I have these set for single items purposefully. So I set them for single items. So they only pull out a couple or what's needed, and then they create what we need to have back into the stockpile. So it's pretty cool. I also got these liquid transposers set up so that we are processing energy cell frames and redstone energy conduit and tesseract frames automatically, all automated in the system. I did some other changes to the tree farms as well. What I was having trouble with was, well, first of all, that these harvesters were close enough together that when one harvester, say the oak was off, and then there were oak saplings here, and then they would just naturally grow, and then what would happen is, then say we ran out of rubber, the rubber tree farm would start, but the harvester is close enough that it was harvesting the oak. And then there were just some other issues with, I don't know, it was kind of harvesting a little bit off, and then they would jam up and those type of things. So I've changed it around, and what I did was I made it so that only the planter loses power when the emitter hits its limit. So I can't, let me see here. No, I can't kind of get down in there, but let's get out of there. So yeah, anyhoozle. So what happens now is only the planter loses power, and then once the planter is, the power storage that's the internal storage of the planter is depleted, then it will go ahead and stop putting up any saplings, and then you get kind of like a cleaner version of the farms like this, and I really think that that's cool. I like it better. And then when one or the other turns on, it won't harvest the other one unless they're both working at the same time, in which case it doesn't really matter. So haven't done anything else with the transmogradoodler. I don't know how much I'm going to be really working with it, to be honest with you. I got to find places where it really makes sense to use it. It just seems to me like that transvector interface is kind of more, I don't know. There's a place for it, but I haven't quite found it, I guess is what I'm saying. So today I thought we would get an assembly table online. And let's go ahead and craft that assembly table. Are you going to craft for me? And I already crafted a bunch of lasers. I have 50. There's my assembly table. Let's craft 50 more just to be ridiculous. So, all right. So now we have a ton of these. And then we need some energy conduit. And we have a bunch. But I want to go ahead and pull this out and then just craft a full other stack as well. And then I also made 10 redstone energy cells. Bam. And I don't know how many of these we're going to use, but I have some already over here that I've been charging up. And I think I have all these set for the max 100 output. And we can just kind of get some more of these on the charge as well. And you know what? Actually, let's do this. this will be a lot easier. I want to be able to keep track of which ones are which. So that's 5. Let's do 6. And then we'll set these, yeah, like so. Just get them on the charge. All right, and then we'll pull these guys off because they're full. Look at that. So some other things that we're going to need. We are going to need an interface. I just happen to have one here. We'll build some more. ME interface right there. And I think that what we're going to do is we're going to put it right in this area. Now, can't place any torches down over here, unfortunately. And I noticed in a couple of videos ago that it was a little bit dark. Oh, also, I figured out a name. Let's totally, completely, and absolutely change subjects. And I figured out a name for what we're going to call this thing. See this thing right here? Isn't it amazing how much we can fly? How cool it is? Look at this. Watch me jump. Are you ready? Woo. So cool. So I think if I get up here, you can actually see that I'll be able to jump from the top of D-Mac's house all the way to the turtle. No jetpack. Bam! Oh, I just smashed my face. Oh, it was a close one. It was a close one. We'll call that a 98% success. But yeah, so Slipgator has a 1.8 in it. And I thought that it would be cool if we just called this the 1.8. So yeah, that's just the name, the 1.8. And I think there was a lot of really great ideas, but I think that we're just going to go with the 1.8. And then additional buildings like the turtle, we might just call like the 1.8.1, the 1.8.2. I don't know, but I don't know. Maybe this will be the turtle still, but this is going to be the 1.8. It's mysterious. It's mysterious enough that it's cool. So, all right, we have to build this thingy doodle here, and I want to have a little bit of space in between stuff and things. So I need some space from the entrance. I need some space from where the Mac is. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right here looks perfect. So I like this. So then what we're going to do is we're going to place, oh, let me see. Just for giggles, we'll use this. And then we'll place our interface here. And then we'll place our assembly table on top of it. And that way we can still reach it. And I think we'll have enough space that way that we can put a lot of different lasers around it. But I'm wondering if it's too far forward. It may be. It may be. And I don't know if I told you guys. I don't know if I said. I hope that you guys are having a good day. I hope everything's going good for you guys. I'm really excited about some of the stuff and things that have been going on. So I think this is too close by a couple of blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think right here would be better. So I am running Optifine, and I did have some problems with the Tinker table and the power armor rendering out correctly with Optifine. And I was having a bunch of problems getting it to work, and it just wasn't looking right. And I did a little bit of research, and I found that there's some settings in the, I think it's called the mmmPowersuits.cfg. That is the wrong block, sir. And a couple of settings in there that were causing the problem. And I went ahead and changed them. And I'll put a link, or not a link, but I'll just put a little blurb in the down there to kind of explain to you what it is that I did. And let's go ahead and start placing stuff and things here. So I'll put a little blurb in the down there and kind of just show you what it was that the settings were that I changed. But it was massively annoying what was going on, and so it was really, I was just really glad to get it fixed, because I like using Optifine, and yeah, I wasn't able to, and I was actually causing a problem where I was crashing Minecraft or Feed the Beast if I used, basically if I uninstalled Optifine. I wasn't able to uninstall Optifine any longer. If I tried to uninstall it, it would crash Minecraft. I was going to have to reinstall Feed the Beast. Did a little bit more research, and then we figured it out. So, all right, let's take one of our charged cables. Let's take some redstone. Let's test this. So we'll get some redstone here. We'll stick it in there, saying we want you to make those. And then we will add some power here. like so. And then this thing should start going. And so you can see now that we're only able to get, we are able to get lasers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 high, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 away. So these guys aren't going to work. So we can pull this apart like so. Now I do believe that if I extend this out like so, we will be able to get lasers all the way at the end here as well. Yep. So then we can do that too. Now let's go ahead and see if we go up. Can we go 5 out from here? That's not 5. Yes, we can. So yeah, that's pretty crazy. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, not gonna work. Pull that out. Bam, bam. So let's just place another little bit of the framework here. If I can get down to it. I believe in me. I believe in me. Like so. Alright, and then we have another one there. So also what we'll be able to do in this system actually is we will also be able to, let's take these off, and let's just move some of this stuff out a little bit. I don't know if this is exactly what we're going to be end up with as a finished product, but I want to have some power here so that I can play around with stuff. Alright, so we are also able to take and extend this back a level as well. So look, we can have lasers there, and they'll actually go through the system. They'll go through this first level, and they'll interact with the assembly table as well, like so. So, and I think that we might do some stuff underneath too, just to make it just, I don't know, ridiculous. I don't know if we want to go, we might want to turn this in and have it come out to like right about here. I don't know, I'm not exactly sure. But one of the things I do know is that I want it to be redonkulously massive and huge amounts of lasers to come out of it and have it just be completely and utterly impressive beyond impressiveness. So I think, let's take these out, and then if we were to come over here, are we able to, yeah, we're able to do those there. Can we go back one? Let's see if we can go back one. So we are able to go there as well. So we can do that and go like that. I don't know how I like to look at that. All right, so I'm going to play around with this, get some more stuff and things built, probably get a power system online for it because it's going to need a lot, and I'll be right back with you guys. We have built a thing. So I think it's a good size. So over here you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 56, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 40. 40 times 2 is 80 plus 56 is 136. And so there's 136 lasers, and they are all using what, 4 MJ per tick at max. So 136 times 4 can 544 MJ per tick. This system is going to pull. And right now we have all these set to output 100. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we get 700 MJ per tick possibly going in here. And I don't know exactly if that's going to... MJ is kind of like fluid. It flows a little bit like water. So it's going to be a little bit weird. But all right, let's take a look and see how fast we build these guys. Will we even get up to full power? Can we even power everything? Are you guys all going to get there? So it's going pretty fast. Looks pretty good. Let's look at it from further away. Ah, so beauteous. So beautiful. So working pretty good. All right, so let's take those out. They're all coming, just interfacing or going right into the interface now. We also want to try getting some these guys online. Wait, what? Wait, what? Assembly table, redstone, and go. Oh, I see what's going on there. So tricky. So let's build these guys instead. And honestly, I'm not super excited about this speed. I'm not super excited about it. Let's go ahead and take a look at how the power draw is happening. So as you can see, it doesn't draw equally. Wow, it is flooring this system. Absolutely flooring it. But it doesn't draw equally from each one of the energy cells. It's kind of spread out. But it is absolutely annihilating it. Let's go ahead and get some of these guys back over here charging. Wow, that's crazy how fast that thing is draining power. So we have some backups here. And then I want to go ahead and stop this. And I want to see how fast these processors process. So let's grab these guys out of here. One of them, one of them, one of them. Am I doing this wrong? Silicon. Oh, shapeless crafting. I thought it was mixer assembly table. Oh, okay, okay. So it's just redstone, gold, and silicon. So you don't need all this other malarkey. Redstone, gold, and let's make these guys instead. And take a look. Well, that's pretty quick. Pretty quick. What do you think? Do we need to add more? Does there need... I think that this is... I don't know if we want to go overboard. That's pretty fast. It might be good. So... let's go ahead and stop this guy from processing. Geez, guys, I think it's probably going to be decent enough just because, I mean, you could always go bigger. We could add another bank even behind each one of these. We could go above, we could go below, but I think that this is decent. And one of the reasons why I kind of want to hold off is because, you know, everything in Feed the Beast is a balance. You really got to be careful how much power you're providing to a thing. And stuff like that. So what I think we'll do is go ahead and pull some of this apart, and then we're going to work on getting a power system set up specifically to make this thing go. So what I got here is I lined kind of one block down with the redstone energy cells, and the reason I did that is so I have space for this energy conduit to be set for output. And now what we're going to do is come under here and get some power online for this system. So what I think we're gonna do is, let's see here. Let's place our angel block right here. And then, isn't it cool that we can be underwater indefinitely? It is amazing. So, all right, let's go ahead and get some of this stuff laid out here. Oh, if I shift, oh, look at that. If you shift underwater with the power suit, you don't fall. See? Amazing! So let's get some of this laid out like so. And get it all wired up here. Ooh, too far. Alright, now we need to get some HV over here. So let's pull it from... Geez, I want to make it super amazingly symmetrical, but it looks like that it might not be the case. Let's lay this right here. Bring some back. And we may just need to kind of wire it willy-nilly over here. It might be a little willy-nilly here for a second. Let's just get this hooked up. So, like so. And we'll pull it this way. Get it connected down here. Alright, let's take this angel block out because we don't need it. I thought we were going to need it, but we certainly do not. So then if we bring this up to rate... Can we go up another block, please? That'd be sweet. Alright, now let's get our HV consumer bridge and BC producer online here. So here we have our HV consumer. We'll get our energy bridge. We'll hook up the BC producer. And there we go. We're good to go there. Let's go ahead and... Top Mass has been popping in and out. I hope he's not having any problems. Crashing OP. Oh, I got a block here. Oh, this is super hard to break. Oh, for reals? Chink in the armor, Ted. So actually we don't want that in there. Let's go ahead and take a sec here, because I want to see what I can do to help out Top Mass possibly. I'll be right back with you guys. So totally fixed all of Top Mass's problems. Actually, no, he didn't have a problem at all. He was just having a crash, and then he fixed it himself, I guess. But anyways, also we got the converter down here all set up now, and as you can see, we're pushing huge amounts of BC into the system. If we take a look at some of these, we're charging up, and they charge up kind of in a somewhat random order. You can see here this guy's not gaining any power. The power that's kind of in here is coming in and going out through over to this energy cell. But I just got some wiring around here to make sure the power gets spread out as easily as it can. And then we have the converter hooked up straight from the ME system, or the straight from the EU system. And then we also ran our ME cabling over here as well. So let's go ahead and get out of here. And now we have our ME interface here, and what we want to do is get a blank pattern set up for this. So if we take a look for processors, and then we take a look at the assembly table recipe. Let's do that. Why is why is thing? Gold, redstone, silicon. I think I can handle that. So do I have it all on me? Yes, I do. Let's clear that out. Was it like this? I can't even remember now because my memory is like the memory of a goldfish. Silicon, redstone, gold. All right. Wait, this is what it's here. This is what it is. Oh, I need a processor. So let's pull one of these guys out, stick that guy in there like so, hit encode. We're good to go there. Let's put some of this stuff away because we're not really needing it anymore. Let's get this out of here, get these out of here. I killed a lamb. All right, so let's go over and stick this into the ME interface. So now we have a processor pattern in here. We basically have power going pretty much. We should have enough power. So if we come over to the system and we ask for processors, let's just ask for 1, 2, and let's see. It's working. It's done. Is it really done? Is that was that how fast it was? You're kidding me. Oh my god. Alright, so maybe this thing does work pretty quick. Did we get our processors? We have our 2. Alright, let's go ahead and make a stack and see what happens. No, not a stack. Let's be reasonable. 20. Whoa! So, seems to be working good. Got no complaints. Everything's good to go. Let's take a look down here real quick at the power system and see what's happening. I'm assuming the bridge is just still putting out as much as it possibly can. We're sucking out huge amounts of EU. And let's take a look at our power drop. Yeah, you know, it's using power, that's for sure. It's definitely using a lot of power. OMGs. And there was part of me that wanted to go bigger, but I think that this is adequate. And it's working at a pretty quick clip. Like, you know, it's not instantaneous, which is what I really like. I like instantaneous. I don't like to have to wait. I'm not into waiting. I like right now. I like reward instantaneously. But it's still going, you know, fast enough. And it's fairly impressive looking as well. So, yeah, there was 20. What did that take? Like 30, 45 seconds, maybe a minute or something like that. So it's working really, really good. I do like instantaneous though. If you come over here and you can check out like the extractor, I mean this thing, that's the kind of production speeds that I enjoy, and that's one of the reasons why I like these machines so much. But also what I wanted to do is kind of take a look at how the power system is holding up. I'm assuming that we're flooring it. Are we flooring it? Nah, we floored it. 1/3 is floored. So we're going to need to give it some time to recharge over there. But yeah, so I think that the next thing that we have to do is give it a skin, make it look like a thing. Yeah, it almost kind of just looks cool the way it is. I mean, I may not really need to improve on this or change it in any way. But I was thinking that it might be nice to do some facades because I haven't done any of those yet. So let me take a look at getting some facades done. I'll be right back. So I grabbed some stuff and things real quick. I got some cobblestone structure pipe, and if we take a look in NEI, just so you can see the recipe. So cobblestone structure pipe is just made, you can use gravel and cobblestone transport pipe. You can use a mixer, but shapeless crafting is going to be the best for you probably. And then all you do is you just mix that in an assembly table with any other block that you want. It makes a facade of that block. So here you can see we have obsidian facades, and it makes them fast. I love it. So yeah, so I started trying to play with them. I've never used facades before. I think maybe I don't know, like once or twice maybe I tried one, but I never really like experimented or tried them on stuff and things. So I gotta tell you, I'm pretty disappointed in facades. This is glass fiber cable. We're not able to put a facade on it. Here is ME, so we're able to facade this ME cable. That's great. And then here is redstone energy conduit. We're not able to put a facade on it. So I'm really not sure what the point is of facades. I can't believe they don't work on glass fiber cable. You can't like shift. Oh, that is a glass fiber cable. You can't shift click it on or anything. It just, I mean, you don't need to do that. You just place it, it looks like. But yeah, so I'm not really sure what the point of this block is. If it only works on ME, it kind of seems silly. Well, something just happened. If you place facades on facades, it plays a song for you. So yeah, it looks like they're kind of garbage. I don't know, maybe if I'm using them wrong or something, you can tell me in the comment section in the down there. But I'm kind of disappointed. I was really looking forward to using facades on the fronts of some of these devices. But yeah, it looks like it ain't gonna work. So I don't know. I don't know if we need to pretty this up. Maybe some something. It looks kind of cool the way it is. I'll have a think about it. That almost looks... Let me see if I can get it. Looks like a big snake. So we're here in a new age that Hypno made. I just figured we'd finish up stuff and things over here. So this is super double extra dangerous nether quartz age with massive amounts of lightning that scares the crap out of me. I'm afraid I'm gonna get hit. Like right here, we'll hide. Ooh, we'll hide under here. But yeah, so these tendrils of nether quartz, it's gonna make it really easy for us to do that stuff. Let's go ahead and get our area mode on our Darkcraft pick. Right there, a stack, just about almost a stack already. So pretty cool stuff. So again, I always like to, when it's always nice that I think Hypno, he takes a minute and makes the stuff for us here, and we have really cool mist ages to go and play around in, so thank you for that. But yeah, so thank you guys very much for watching. If you liked the video, please hit the like button. Feel free to share and favorite it as you see fit. Don't spam it on Reddit, and I hope that you guys have a great rest of your day.